Turn on the Force.
Hello there, I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill.
And welcome back. We're going to do a review for you today of the Star Wars The Black Series Omega from the Bad Batch in her Mercenary Gear.
Yeah.
But before we do,
don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications.
Yes. And please go check out a video that we're going to have down in the description, and you'll see it at the end screen, on the end screen at the end of the video. For our 500 sub giveaway, we're going to be giving away the new Ahsoka Tano Padawan from the Clone Wars when we reach 500 subs. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we have Omega in her Mercenary Gear. She's from the Bad Batch. And on the front of the box, we see a nice rendering of her. And we see Star Wars The Black Series logo at the top. We have a warning down below. We have that, I'd say it's kind of a wine, kind of burgundy red kind of, maybe not a burgundy red, but it's a red, deeper red color for the Bad Batch color down there. And Hasbro logo down at the bottom of the 4+ little symbol. And on the side, we see the mural, the artwork for the mural for the Bad Batch series. And this mural, or this artwork, this is one I'm not crazy about. It's good, don't get me wrong. I just don't know that it looks a whole lot like Omega. It looks like she's a lot older than what she is in the Bad Batch Season 2. But, very good. Now, on the back, we have at the top the Star Wars, the Black Series logo again, a little description of Omega. We have a picture of Omega, the rendering again of her, and she's number 18 in the Bad Batch line, and we have the attention and the little warnings and all that kind of stuff down there in the small print, and we have Disney and Hasbro logos down below. And on the other side of the box, it shows us the size of Omega and her accessories. And I didn't know that she came with another head sculpt, which is kind of cool. Didn't realize that. And at the top of the box again, we see the Star Wars Black Series logo. Okay, and that brings us around to the front, and there you have the box for Omega in her Mercenary Gear. And now on to the unboxing. All right, let's get Omega out. Let's see what she looks like. Out of the box. All right, here she comes. Finally. Okay. All right. Oh, well, looky here. We've got the accessory. Oh, they got it taped to the box. Oh, and they got more accessories up here. We'll just take this out. Boy, she's tiny, isn't she? All right, let's see what's in these accessories. She's tiny. Woo! Okay, here she is. Very nice. So now we're going to go on to the paint and articulation. Okay, this is one of the accessories that come with Omega, and it's a head sculpt, and it is really cool. I really like it a lot. I was excited. I didn't know it was going to come with a separate head sculpt. I thought that there was going to be a helmet, and you put it on, took it on and off, but that's not the case. So this is very cool. There's some really nice details. The one that does not have the helmet on looks like the Omega we see in the series. So let me just put her aside again. Let's go the whole way around. You can see that color and highlights in the hair. Very nice. So you can see her hair around the back, that it's layered. It looks really nice. I like this head sculpt a lot. Okay. And then we have a couple of other accessories. And here is her energy bow. And it's pretty cool. It has like the purple throughout because it lights up sort of that color whenever she's firing it. So this is really cool.
I think that, I can't remember from last year's model. But we'll do comparison in another video of the two bows, two energy bows. But this is probably very similar, if not the same. But it looks nice. Front and back. You can kind of tell which is what, the back, and which is the front. This has more detail out here in the front, I believe. But yeah, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. This is different. And I didn't know what it was coming out of the package, but now I know. It is a collapsed version of the energy bow, and that is so cool. It's really looking nice. It's got the black markings on the sides, the detail, the bronze color, and the details for the bow, energy bow. If you notice, there's a peg right here, and it goes into the back right here on Omega's body. You just put it on just like so, and it goes right in, and it snaps right in there. There, okay? And so she can wear that energy bow, and that's pretty cool. Now we're going to get on to Omega. So let's do some paint. Her coloring is really good. The Mercenary Gear, it's the coloring like the red orangish kind of shirt. It's more red, but you have like a hint of orange in there a little bit. And it looks like her blue jacket looks like a little black on the bottom, gray pants, brown boots. These are all have little textures to show you to make more out of the boots. They give them an impression that, they have a little bit of something to them. So you can see that on the boots. You can see in the jacket she's wearing. Okay, and if you turn it around, you'll see as well, some of the markings on the back of the jacket. We have her holster and her belt. You can tell it was really nice. She has little things on, little compartments. I don't know what this would be, but that's kind of cool in there. And it's a nice little offset, the silver and black. Her helmet is pretty cool with the mercenary colors, the yellow on the top. That is nice. We have the light gray around the sides and the front. Very cool. And a little bit of orange in the front. All right, so articulation. The head goes down, the head goes back. Really back and forth. She has nice movement in her head. I'm loving that. That's really good. Arms will go up, and that's about as far as you get with that. Okay. I've never had a 3/4, 3.75 inch, the vintage, but I mean, this resembles a 3.75 to me for some reason. It just seems like that, and the arms aren't going up as high. I don't know. But that's really good movement anyhow. You can bend her arm back a little bit, but I don't know that you want to do that because I don't know if that's normal. Okay, there we go. The wrist movement will probably go down a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go in a little bit more. And then it goes back. That is really nice movement on the wrist. I'm excited about that. We'll bring that down, and also it'll spin around. But again, I don't think you want to do that. That's not just normal there. Okay. All right, up here, we got some nice reach going in. Same thing. The wrist on this side actually will go down. Oh, and it's very nice. I'm very happy with the wrist movement on this figure. Very happy. It is really nice. Okay. So let's get down to the legs. Well, actually, let's see. She can do a split. It's not as wide as some figures, but it's very good. It comes in. She's got the movements that go, they twist right here, up here, and they twist down here, we've got that movement there. We also got the legs to move back, and they go really back, which is really nice. I'm liking that. We have the feet that go way down. Okay, get this leg back out here again. And then the feet will go all the way up. So that's good. The feet will go roll to the left, right, and to the left, and which is really nice. So all in all, she's a very movable figure. I mean, she moves really nice. I can show you the head sculpt. We can take off this head and put the other head on here. Let me just do that in 1 second. Okay, I got the head sculpt changed. It looks really nice on her, of course. And let me just show you what I forgot to do on some of the articulation was her movement, and her waist is not, it doesn't really move too much at her waist, but she can like bend these legs like this so that like she can sit, and that's pretty cool. The waist kind of just goes back and forth just a little. It will twist and go down like so, and the other side, you know, you can get her to go down like that, but it's all in that kind of movement like that. And so she can move that way. She can go back like that, which is pretty cool, and she will twist the whole way around, I believe, if you wanted her to. Of course, you know, that's not good either. That's just not a good thing. I mean, physically to do that, but that's cool that this figure can. So that is Omega, the other second head sculpt, and I like her a lot. She's pretty cool. And now on to figure spotlight. Omega is an unmodified clone with enhancements created from the genetic template of Jango Fett. She is one of 2 clones that were pure genetic copies of the original Fett template, the other being Boba Fett, the Alpha. She worked as a medical assistant to Nayla C, enabling her to be present for the creation of Clone Force 99 in C's private laboratory. Omega never felt like she fit in with the standard clone troopers who were stationed on Kamino, where she stayed. Even though the Bad Batch left Kamino, Omega never forgot the names of each member of Clone Force 99. Omega helped the Bad Batch escape from Kamino by deactivating a ray shield after Wrecker damaged a wall panel to allow her to sneak out. Yeah, she looks pretty good with that collapsible energy bow. Energy bow, that's right. I keep forgetting what you call that. It's an energy bow. Yes. I like the head sculpt. I do like the head sculpt. I was just going to say the same thing. Mm-hmm. It looks really nice. Yeah. I mean, you see a lot of that look in the season 2 of the Bad Batch. So it's really cool that they made that extra head sculpt. Yeah. Yeah, I like the red I guess t-shirt, and then like it almost looks like a denim jacket, huh? Sort of. It's got some black on it, on the bottom of it. Yeah. Out of all the mercenary gear, I like hers the least. Oh, yeah. Well, I like the guys' mercenary gear better. Right. Well, they got the clone armor on, mm-hmm. So it's kind of cool. I mean, she's a nice little figure. She is. She is. Right. She's a really feisty. She's a go-getter. I like her in the series, and yeah, you know, it was pretty cool. Hunter. Yeah, that's what she says. This is a cool little look from Omega. Cost and availability. I believe you can get it now. I believe it is available at GameStop for $24.99. It is at Amazon for $24.99. Entertainment Earth, I believe, as well.
Okay, Entertainment Earth. She's available. If you want to add her to your collection, I believe you could still get her in her Mercenary Gear. And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comments what you thought.
Yeah, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Turn on notifications and check out that 500 subscribe video. We want to give away the new Ahsoka Tano Padawan.
That's right.
So be sure to watch that video.
Yes.
And thank you so much for your support, your comments,
your likes,
your subscribes.
Yes.
You know, we love it.
Yes, and it helps, and you help us out so very much, and we appreciate it. So, we'll see you in the next one. I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill.
May the Force be with you.